Welcome in, everyone. Take this down. Apologize for changing the time so often, but I wasn't sure if I was going to even come on tonight. But here I am, and I have a really good information to give you guys. And I don't feel quite organized with it, probably because it's not going to organize until I'm on here. The information came through so fast that I had to keep reorganizing it. And then I'm like, I'm done. Like, I can't keep reorganizing it because I need to get up here and talk. Because most of you that know and have been here with me on WCIA Network, the information gets clearer and clearer basically once I start my presentation. So, hi guys, hi everyone in there. Let's see what we've got. Oh wait, my comments. Look at this. We've got a nice little group here. Welcome in, you guys. Welcome to WCIA Network, where everything I do and say falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. My presentations here deal with information that is, wait, let me get this sound off. 1 second. Computers are here. Welcome in, you guys. Jesus, welcome to WCIA Network, where I really deal with the spirit really telling me where and what to do and what to put up here. And sometimes it's very confusing, and today was a confusing day because it kept bringing me back to a particular channel that I just didn't understand what I was doing here. And those who know, when I call out channels or people and I use information on particular channels, for those that are new, it's not about the person whose channel it is. It's about the information that I'm presenting in order to tell and show the best I can to the abilities that I have, the Summer Moon Wells missing children story. Their story is being begged to be told by the children. Casey Anthony is a great example of, she's telling a story, but she isn't really quite telling the story that the children want told. She's missing it. Welcome in. All right, let's see who we've got here. Do I have any of my mods in the house yet? Rumple Long here. Hello, NW Love. Welcome, welcome. I don't see Sassafras. Welcome. Rumple Long here. How are you? I don't see yet any of my mods. Welcome in. Well, you guys have been here long enough to know and how to take care of chat. My chat room is really, hi Kathy Smith, Vanessa, how are you? Cami, CGH White, Trudy, videos. Hi, you guys. Colleen, welcome in. Yeah, this is great. It's a Pit Mom. Hello, Trudy. Rhonda, Vanessa. You guys, this is a really nice group. Mary, wow. If I haven't mentioned your name, I apologize. I do have, yes, please thumbs up on your way in. It really does help. And if you haven't subscribed and you'd like to, that'd be wonderful. Today's information came across really loud. It came in like a massive download. And I want to do the best I can to give you the information that I'm supposed to tonight. Most of the information here tonight is about the actual car, fake car. It's about showing you the exact elements across the board that it shows up in other cases other than Summer Moon herself. The elements I'm showing you here tonight, you guys, including the fake car, are elements I've been showing for the past year and a half. Let's see, we're in February, March, April, May. Yeah, I mean, it's a long time. The person's channel, it has nothing to do with him. I don't know, maybe it does. I really don't know. But those who've been watching my channel know that I have been getting a lot of information through Gotcha Man channel. Does anyone know if Gotcha Man is, what's his name? Who was arrested in Texas as the Texas driver, Horner? Tanner Horner? The only reason I ask is Tanner Horner, his last name is the same last name as the guy who is a Gotcha Man channel. Now, I didn't know that. I usually don't even go into information like that. But when I saw at the end of his video, Horner, I'm like, that name sounds so familiar. So I'm like, gosh, that name sounds so familiar. And Tanner Horner, they have the same last name. Now, I'm saying this because I really don't know. But does anyone know, just out of curiosity, if they're related? A lot of my information tonight is on, it comes from his channel. Now, let me see his first name. See if I have his first name here. James Horner. JamesHorner. And the guy who was arrested for driving, he was driving the FedEx truck, is Tanner Horner. Now, coincidence or not, you know, same last name. So if anyone finds out if any information that's going to be, that's very interesting to me. Not Checkett's first name. I Gotcha Man, the one who talks all the time about Ryan Upchurch and Upchurch fans. He has an obsession with Upchurch. So this is the photo that I'm starting out with, because this is the photo that my whole entire presentation is based around. Now, Summer Moon Wells missing children, one of the most common element that I talk about is the fake car. Now, when people say to me, well, I don't know what you mean, the fake car, what do you mean, the fake car? That means every time that I see a particular YouTube creator use their car as really that they're driving, and I could see through my third eye what's going on in there, I call it the fake car. This might look a little blurry, but I'm going to show you how each element within this photo shows you what's going on in the fake car. All of the little critters, all of the little pieces, the little teeny faces, the five, it's all in here. So a lot of my presentation is based off of that. Let me put this in here. Before I get started, I just wanted to put this up. I don't know if this is the same person, but doesn't the guy up on top look like Chris McDonough? The guy on top looks so much like Chris McDonough that it's bothering the shit out of me. But the guy on top, on the left-hand corner, oh yay, hi Muffin Top, welcome in, my mod, was the man who was the reporter interview for Amber Hagerman from Amber Alert. Now, I couldn't find any information on who this guy was other than I snapped his photo. So the guy on the top was found in, you guys could find him in the video. Now, I don't know if they're using the same last name. I don't know if they've changed names or what have you. You know, people change their looks apparently, yada, yada, as they get older. But I'd love to know if that's him. Much smaller mouth. Well, understand this was 26 years ago. So, like, the mouth and stuff, you could fix stuff. You could fix stuff. So I just want to point that out. So this is the first picture that I am working with tonight. The creators that are out there right now talking about all of these cases, and no matter how loud and how often I call the creators out to help come here and look at the photos that I am showing you, and look at the photos that I'm saying, please help me. You guys have information in your video that could help solve the case. I just want to point out that not one creator has said one thing. Nothing. Nothing. I could keep consistently, and I did it again, grabbed information from Molly's 3-minute video that I don't believe is her when she goes on really quick. It doesn't look like her. No matter what I say or put out there, no one is reaching out. This video that I'm showing you right now, the pictures from the video, comes from 4 years ago. And it does come from Gotcha Man's station. Again, I don't know who he is. I don't know what he does. And I'm not talking about him directly. What I'm showing you is a photo that has a tremendous amount of information that matches the cases, every case that I'm working on. It matches all the way down to the little teeny critters. You need to look at these pieces of this picture in sections in order to really see it. The most important piece of information that is critical is this matching smiley face. And the reason I say it is because that smiley face goes all the way back so many years, and that smiley face shows up front and center just like that one did. Now, this isn't something that just pops up. It's very important to the people that are doing this. It's very important. This is, again, look, that is what's on his laptop. Right over in the left-hand side of that photo is this. Now, I don't know if you guys could see what's in there. It's over to the left-hand side, all the way up here. Now, that might not be important to any of you guys, but what's really important is for you to understand that this is in the fake car. See this? See how this wheel is connected to these strings? And I tell you all the time that Benny's whatever, fake Benny has all these strings hanging out, and they're pulling him and they're maneuvering them. See over here, there's a little bone and it's being pulled. This is all part of it, right? Here's one of those long fingers that Scott uses in his painting, right? This here is another piece of information that is throughout the video. It's the maroon, the blue, the green, the white, whatever number 5 shows up. And the other thing that shows up, and this is in the garage, but understand that this is the hole in the wall. So I'm telling you that this is a location that is a real location, and they use the fake car as the cover-up. These holes are holes in the ground or holes in the wall. This here I told you was going to be a permanent piece of my elements. Over here is some hand holding the same thing. Holding the same thing. Let me blow this up. He is holding the same thing, and let me show you what the hand is controlling. These are elements that we see and we don't know how big they are. We don't know how small they are, but they're elements that appear throughout the summer moon wells. Here they are. There's the box with the V. Wait. And then here's all these little pieces that are connected like you saw in here, here. These are all connected. These are like things that you see flying in the air, like during Kielyrodni's case. They're like flying in the air, like little pieces that just look like critters flying all over the place, right? Well, here they're showing them so small. The same critters and the same information is what I show you that is flying around the water on the fisherman's boat. So, see, even though they're slightly different, they have the same information. And it's the same exact purpose, and they have the same reason for it. As dumb as this looks, it's the same information. Now, that little circle thing, I've told people before, please go back and look at the photos that they keep releasing of the Idaho 4 kids. All they're doing, you guys, is telling the story of the Idaho 4 kids. And there's more than just 4 kids that they're telling the story on. If you look really closely, and it's not covered up, the picture of this girl is just telling you the story of her, of this girl's sacrifice. That's what it's telling you. Look at her neck. The pieces that are used are the same pieces that were created back so many years in that Robert Vaughn's basement. You see her neck? These are very, very important. This has really, really become one of the main elements. That flying horse head, I know it's really little, I'm going to try to show you, is actually a number 5. Let me try to bring this up. As big as I can. This little horse head has the little number 5 on it, just like all these little poker things have this symbol on it. This here has been found inside this video where I'm going to call, I don't want to call it his name, I want to call it the garage video, has it on these pokers with all these flying things flying around. Let me grab it, wait. Let me grab it before I go to that one. Oh, it's here. I'm going to skip that page yet. So these things are flying around in his video. This is in his video. So when I see it so crystal clear, all these little pieces that we've been seeing flying around, And it really shows up. It's from 4 years ago. Really shows up crystal clear. Now this is from I'm just going to say a Gotcha Man video. We all know that this is from his video, but we all know that we have seen this throughout every freaking video and case that I have worked on. All of the little gadgets and all the little teeny little faces, they're all in here, you guys. We see this in every video that I show. This is in his video. Now, 4 years ago, they probably didn't think anyone was going to pick this up, right? But understand that this pulls, this particular video, this is why it's so important for me to try my hardest to explain it the best way. This video really, really, really encompasses every gadget, little freaking thing that we've been looking at. See this one with the number 5 on it? You know how many times we have seen that in a clear stick? Do you know that it's right here, and this here is from a major video? There's the stick. Let me turn it. So I know that this is all the same, right? I know that what they're trying to tell is the same storyboard. I have been following these elements long enough that I know what to look for. This one in Gotcha Man's is, I think that these are the little teeny, see that? And want you to think it's on the bottom of his phone. This was from a video of the guy who was opening up the box from the black web. The number 5, Trudy, is right on top. Let me circle it for you. Here, babe, right here. This is the number 5, and the number 5 here is in red. And this here, what's down this middle it's almost like a vein. It's like a thin, very, very, very thin tube. But this is everything that we have been looking at. All of that shit was flying around the poser party. All this stuff. They're not so fancy. I told you guys they're not that fancy. They're not that fancy. It's all here. The horse head, everything is here. Everything. So at this point, if the police really wanted to bang down the elements and really get this thing happen, they just have to copy and paste shit. It's all there. As well as this. This was from Robert Vaughn's video. All he's doing here is creating the elements for the rest of the years to come. Nothing has changed. The elements that he is creating inside this video, nothing has changed. Nothing. This is a pressure cooker that is very important to the process. This here, you guys, is what you see attached to the backs of the heads. I have shown you that. It's really, really, really clear in the Idaho 4 video of the fake food truck. It's a fake food truck. And no one's gonna ever talk about it. No one's gonna accept the fact that that's just someone in a room connected to this machinery. That's all it is. And when you guys, when you saw Adventures with Purpose, you know, when they were going out to go get Kylie, and this is what their boat looked like, now you see it differently. I mean, are you fucking kidding me? It's not the inside of a boat getting ready to go rescue her. Those are the elements. We know better now. We know better. When this stuff starts to show up in the rest, here, let me make it shorter. In the rest of the videos that we're looking at, we know better. How small those hands are. Those are bloody children's hands. No one's looking. No one's looking. And this stuff, you guys, tonight, there's nothing about this stuff that is hidden or hard to see or misunderstood. Nothing. There's nothing about this pair of hands. And that's a panda, you're right. Someone just said it's a panda. Yeah, Lucy Lee, the panda thing. And I found out about it. Oh, I'm saying there's a panda in here. So this is not the guy who's going out to go get Kielyrodni. It's not. There's nothing about this shit that's acceptable. The heads get connected just like this. Now I'm using these two pieces of information simply because I want them to know that no one's ever even responded. The one to the left is Ryan Upchurch. The one on the right is Quentin Simon's grandma. And they're just all connected to the same thing as what I have been showing you. That's what Michael Vaughn is connected to. You know, my question is, why isn't anyone even responding? If they know this information is on their channel and it could help with the missing children, why not just respond? You don't need to answer me. I'm nobody. Go to the authorities. Show them what you have. Because exactly what you see here is what Michael Vaughn's connected to. There's no difference. There's no difference. And all of that is on the corner of the wall. It's in the corner of the ceiling. It's never changed. It's been the same for years. The cookie cutter information is so easy for the authorities to put together at this point that I think that's what's really upsetting me the most. Two things. One, why aren't the channels accepting what's on their videos? And two, there's so much information here that could be followed and confirmed. Like, why isn't it? They could take this black and white photo, pull it apart, and find every element that was flying around Kielyrodni's, the Idaho 4, Summer Moon, Michael Vaughn, oh my God, the Valos, and now Kaylee Anthony. It's the cookie cutters were created years ago in the basement. These are the pieces that were created. These are the pieces that I was showing you guys that were created. It's no more just in my third eye. It's not about me saying to anybody, oh, I see flying number 5s. It doesn't go that way anymore. There's way too much information to show it. It isn't something that should be ignored. Hi from England. I mean, really. I mean, needless to say, look at the bottom of this picture. There's so much information for them to grab and compare apples to apples. It is no longer a necessity for me to sit here. I mean, the readings, they're not even, it's just channeling now. It just sounds easy for me, for me, because the information has already been given and it now just tells me where to get more information. It's a side view. Where did we just see that? Where did we just see this? Who just had this on their head? This. Wait a minute. Where did we see that? That exact photo was just in a recent video. Well, let me look in this. Like that exact picture. And I haven't put this video up, I don't think. When I'm just looking at. See, for those who don't know, this is what was on. This actually made a mistake. This actually comes from the fisherman's boat. See, this is what I'm talking about. That's the fisherman's boat. That's showing that the machinery gets used. And that's the same thing that was made years ago when I'm looking at this one video to see if it's in here. It's so weird. Oh, you guys, this will bother me. I'm going to have to find it later. I wonder if it was in Kielyrodni. We did a lot on her the other day. I'm going to definitely have to find that photo. Okay, so let me close this out. So now you guys know, next time you see these things flying around, this is what it is. This is all it is. It's someone is putting this flying around and putting it on a video. Yeah. Oh, Benet Ramsey. I just did her. Was that on mine? You mean that face was on Benet Ramsey? Huh. See, next time you see something like this, understand that you could know that what they're putting up there isn't so creative or secretive anymore. I mean, it's not. Hey, let me grab that picture. It's so easy. It's all right here. I'll look in my Benet Ramsey videos later. Thank you. And I'm showing you that this stuff has been in front of our faces, just like this, since day one. This is Benny and Andrew Hilt. And obviously they have someone else with them. But this shit, I have had this picture, all these pictures for so long. I keep the one on the left. I don't know much about it yet. But I keep that one up there. And again, I wanted to bring in this photo on the right because it reminds me of what I'm looking at in the Gotcha Guys video. He shows the underground layers and the top layers. And this is going to be, if in fact this does blow open one day, these two pictures, what I do know about them, spiritually speaking, is they're going to be very important. They're going to be. Because this step, whatever this is here, this step is important. That's what I feel. I almost feel as if it looks like this. I feel like that these are the same thing. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like this is the same thing. See that? See how they're two different, they're two people there? Like ear ducts. And let me tell you what I did. You're right. So what I did find out in this guy's video, and I didn't understand it until this very second. I wonder if I took the picture out. Inside of the car, he keeps showing a vent, an air vent. It's funny. I took it. I always say I shouldn't take shit out. I should just leave it there. But let me see. Look at that. I took it out. These to me are like the same thing. So what you're looking at are all the wires and so forth that run this system. You see the smiley face. This to me is the system. And you're looking at the pictures with the wires and so forth. You're looking at what it looks like in that corner of the room that I showed you guys. The corners of the room. Up in the ceiling. So many years ago, I showed you Bob Vaughn's basement, and he has this. Now remember, this one is from Gotcha Man, but the guy that created this thing has these up in the corners of that ceiling. I just showed you how Michael Vaughn is in those corners. Those are the same corners. In his garage, he is showing the same corners. It's the same situation. It's just the cookie cutter. Here, let me show you his corner with the number 5. And I said, this is where Michael Vaughn goes. This is where he went. And I showed a photo of it. So these are corners the same as this. So that's why I'm saying it's the same thing. It's up and that's ahead. This is what goes up there, you guys, in those little corners. Oh, there's the stick with the A. Oh, interesting. I just put that in here. This one of these last minute additions was it stick with the A that I wanted to use as an example. And I got it from the fisherman's boat. I went back there particularly to grab something. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. And I stuck this in last minute. Yeah, I believe I stuck it in here. Oh, I know I did. Yeah, it is. See this? Little out of, when I go back and I'm doing something and something tells me to copy and paste it and I didn't know why. That reminds me of that because it's a 5. You can't see it really good, but it's like a lock. And this is on the fisherman's boat. And that's what I see here. So this guy here has this same thing in the corners of wherever this room is. And he has, if you look, okay, so this is a great example. Imagine that this is the fake car. Okay, this is the fake car that, imagine Benny driving the fake car. Okay, let me scooch into this. Page am I on? I'm only on 17. Hilarious. Okay. Imagine, let me crop this. This is what I mean by fake car. And the people that drive this fake car are going to love this. Listen up. For anyone who's listening that drives these fake cars, let me know that I got this like dead on right. I know I did. Because you know why? Because I'm really good. So here's your fake car. Okay? Okay. You see the steering wheel. And you see the top of the car. Top of the car is actually a 5 because the top of the boxes and so forth are 5s. 5s, 5s. Here's your smiley face. Here's your steering wheel. This all is connected to those wires that get pulled. He's sitting over here, and the people who get hurt are coming, they're sitting here. You know, in that fake window, there's number 5. It's like the fake window. I see it so clearly. It's pathetic. But it's so funny how no one is seeing this shit. That is the fake window that everyone leans into. You know, they're never there. This is the room that they're in. They're not in anything here. This will do it. Okay, so see this number 5 here? Wait a minute. So anytime you see someone leaning in a box in a corner, here's the 5, you know that this is where they are. So here's whoever this is, right? This is in the Idaho 4. I'm like, well, he's leaning in the box. The number 5 is attached to his head, and he's in the corner of the room. He's not the car. But he's the one of Idaho 4 people. Like, I don't even know where it came from, but this is your fake car. Okay? Fake steering wheel, the whole thing. All these little pieces show up and they're connected to the car. They're pulling all these strings. The strings are connected to something and they have all these little gadgets. For months I've been trying to match up the Beast and Bunch, their gadget. It's right there. Their gadget, I just actually it was just in this picture as well. Wait. So that's and the Beast and Bunch gadget. Look at it's the fives. And it's just like floating around his mouth. I'm like, oh, I'm going to find you one day. Like, I'm going to find what the fuck is in your mouth. And it's these things. But because they're total cookie cutters, they could really bust this thing out. So this is Kielyrodni, I believe, sitting right there in that location. This is where Kylie, and when I say this stuff, you guys, I always say, it is my reputation. It's not like I'm just pull shit out of my ass. It's my reputation. So when I say stuff like this, I know that the day that they decide to tell the truth, I know that whoever did this knows I'm right. Kielyrodni is sitting in the fake chair. Now, things like this are the same. This always bothered me that this was sticking straight up, like laying down, and that should be laying downward. I believe that she is in this same freaking location. I showed this, that this contraction was made years ago. I went over this one. I pulled it forward. So this next part is really, really, really important. And I also want you guys to understand that Arbania Pepian, who I have a great interview with before she was no longer with us, kept saying that the tarps are blue, the tarps are blue. And, I questioned her about that even after we were offline. I'm like, blue tarps. So that stood out to me, and this is why I went in the corner of this video. You're looking at smaller versions of the equipment. These are the little houses. These are the little motors that they use. These are individual houses. These are individual setups. And I know what this is. I know what this is. These are individual setups. That is a head. This is the setup. The number 5 is connected to the back of the head. These are the wires, and this is a setup. And it has the blue tarp. They're absolutely, positively using pressure cookers for something. Period. Period. This here, what you're looking at, was created way back when. That's what you're looking at, guys. these are the same thing. That there is the same thing. That is this. Created by this Robert Vaughn. This is when all these little critters were created. There's no difference. Here's your little maroon boxes with the white little string. I have to say that unfortunately the only ones, look at the number 5 box in front of him. Let me pull that up. What's so sad is I know that this information is so correct for me. Now, everything I do and say falls under Section 107, right, of the Copyright Act 1976, because nothing's been proven. So when I say it's just what I feel and how I think, nothing's proven. Everything is allegedly. But I think my damn theory over here is better than anybody else's. There's the number 5 box right in front of them. You guys, this is what it looks like. These are little houses. And unfortunately, the only ones that know I'm right are the people that are doing this. And the fact is, I got it right. It's not factual. It's not factual. But it's the best damn theory that's out there. And I can match all this stuff up to every case I'm working on. This is his garage. It's not covered up. It's not being hidden. It's right there. It's right in front of us. For a whole year and a half, I felt this burning. This is burning. This is someone being burnt. Holy shit, man. You guys. Isn't that the face that's in the front of the machine that guy made years ago? Don't I have that? It looks like a pig. Wait, they said, oh, it's got like a pig. Yeah. Here it is. Holy shit. With the little houses. Look. With the little house. See, it's the one on the bottom. The pig is on the bottom with the one eyeball. And those little houses are telling you, you guys, it's their little houses. That's where they come from. They're these little things. That's the little house. Come on, I'm good. And the top one looks like a clown face. They're in their basket. You guys see the basket? Right here. It's right here. It's in his basket. And here's the number 5. And look at the wheel. And here's the blue piece. See the wheels? It's a lawnmower. It's a lawnmower. Wow. Wow. Jesus. So this is also under in his video. This again shows that this shit is really, really tight, either in the ceiling or in the ground, but these are between planks. I'm telling you this because this is, it's just like, it kind of reminds me of Gacy. This. So these are really, this here is between floor panels. See, and see the plumbing? That's a person. So this is a setup. This whole thing is one setup. Remember I said to you guys the other day, this is a setup. This is a setup. Well, what I was talking about was at that fire. I showed you the fire, and I'm like, this is what a setup looks like. This is the whole thing. Well, this is it right here. Wait, let me get the fire. So what you're looking at here are all these pieces. See, remember how I told you that white stuff? So let me just show you what you're looking at. All this stuff comes together. All this stuff comes together, right? Somehow. Because it's all right there. There's the basket. It all comes together right here. But before it gets there, oh wait, I'll show you where the white stuff is. That white stuff is right there in the middle, right here. And that's the white stuff that I showed you guys travels from the water to the fisherman's boat or back or whatever. See, this is a person. These are people. This is a real place. That white stuff travels with the boat, right? It's the part that's connected to this thing here. That stuff is what I show you that's in the water, that travels. It was with one of the Idaho 4 girls. This is the white stuff that's... Okay, so I know where this is. Okay, I know where this is right now. It's under the bridge. It's under the bridge. This is under the bridge. This is under the bridge being ready to be transported. You guys. It goes this way, motherfuckers. Here I got the story. Okay, so this is this. Wait, flipped. Wait, flipped it. We have to flip it. Wait. I'm gonna blow their fucking heads out of the water. Watch this. Ooh. Ooh, I shouldn't have said that. Oh my God, I can't believe I just said that. What I really meant is to them to say I'm going to blow your heads out of the water. What they're doing is they're blowing their fucking heads out of the water. That came out of my mouth just now. So that's what they're doing. They're blowing their heads out of the fucking water. And this is that. So this is the A, and his head's on it. You see this? This is what I'm good at, you guys. And there's those little things that Maddie had on her Facebook, right here. Here's those little. She has this, and there's like a whatever head or whatever, but this is all blown out of the water. This goes up like that, and the heads are on the bottom of the A. Okay, and then all this shit, all this gets pulled out of the water with that boat, or pulled out, put in the boat. I don't know, but it's on that truck I showed you. The truck that goes into the water and out of the water. He is under a bridge. Oh. Oh. He's basically getting ready to have his head blown up. See? That part to the left-hand side, you guys, is attached to the truck that goes in, that meets the boats at somewhere. It's with that family with the boats. I still want to know who he is. To me, he's in the room. He's in the room where all this happens. He is a friend of. I got him off of one of the Idaho 4s because it's in the video with the Idaho 4. But the background information is the most important, because everything in this room is what's in that garage. I'm placing him in a garage like that. It's super important, I think. I did send it in to the authorities, but they have to buy the fact that he is in the room with everything I'm showing you guys. Everything he's in is a match to the Gotcha Man's location. So, so I know that everyone, sorry, have cereal. I know that everyone listens to the gossip and listens to what's going on, but my psychic side of me was laughing. My little child in me was hysterical laughing when Ryan Upchurch said something. Now, of course, the situation's sad if in fact this is a real situation. But the best thing that I do, one of the gifts to myself that I work with, is reading particular people's eyes. There are a couple people that I've noticed that I just want to start laughing because I really feel like they want to be so hysterical laughing, but they're not because they have to keep their cover. This is Ryan's mom. So Ryan Upchurch is one of them. When he starts screaming, and then like the next video, 5 hours later, he has like the same look in his face that Benny gets. I'm like, is he pulling our leg? What's going on here? So I went to go look at his mom's video for just a split moment. And first of all, this can't be his mom. I think that it's a deep cover up because the mom in these pictures, and I took them out. I was going to show them, but I didn't want to make it about her. Look at her video. She's all bruised up. She doesn't look correct. She's all bruised up. I mean, I don't even know how else to say it. But if in fact that's not her, someone needs someone's help. So I don't know if it's someone that they both know is in some sort of a house. Now I'm going to say something that's, don't judge me on it personally, because the story that I'm being told is only a story. That's all it is. No accusations. But what I hear while I'm looking at these photos now doesn't necessarily mean it has anything to do with them. It has nothing to do with them. That there are people that are being victimized. No judgment, right. There are people that are being victimized, and what I'm seeing through these photos are the people that are being victimized. And that they needed to get out of the house. They need to get out of the house. And they need to get out of the house fast. They need out of the house. Quick, fast, and they need a story. And they're sticking to it. There is someone here being victimized. And they need to get out of the house. This is the smile I'm talking about that made me look twice. And it's only a reading, you guys. And I have no rhyme or reason. I feel a sense of smirking. They're both smirking. They're both smirking, and I have no idea who the fuck this guy is. I don't think he exists. I don't know who that is. No idea. So you may see a face here as it's that guy. It wasn't. So something is really not right. So this is a picture that has the machinery in the background. So what I'm going to show you is how the machinery in the background is the same as what's in this gotcha man's garage. The one all the way to the right is from Candace's room, but the one that she has that's exactly is in Gotcha Man's garage. So, like, where are you? Something is, oh my God. That looks like a little child of someone's face is so weird looking now. Here. Something's, all I could say is what keeps coming through me is something is very wrong amongst the houses. The houses. It's the little homes. It's the houses. That's what they're saying. I don't know if I'm saying that what we're looking at are the little homes, little houses. They had to move them. I don't know. These are the little houses. Yeah, they look like a child. See, they're the same thing, you guys. Like, that's coincidental? I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, that's interesting how her shirt. I wonder if that's why they did it in black and white, because it couldn't look red. This thing here that's in his car, this is the fake door. This is where the heads go in between. Oh, oh my God. Oh my God. I'm going to be staring at that later. Shit. Okay, so this is what happens to his car. What you're seeing are the rims of the cars that I always point out. These are the interior rims. Like when I'm like, look at Kielyrodni's car. It's a double rim. Those are the maroon and white trims. It's not, it's like a car inside of a car. So to the right hand side, I'm showing you the bottom is what it looks like with the tire, and then the top is without the tire. Here, this top one, you notice, and it's the same frame, now has the head instead of the tire. So this here, let me get the one with the tire. This one here, he has it with the tire. See the trucks with the heads on the top? I mean, it's all the same now, right? These are little tires. The little tires are going inside the big tires. So the little tire is going inside the big tire. Oh, green trash cans? That's interesting because, you know, green trash cans are everywhere in these things. But then again, trash cans are everywhere. This is in his video. What this is showing me is that it goes down under. This is a major photo. Majorly important photo. This is from same video. Gotcha Man's video. Same video. Let me turn it. Let me crop it first so you can see these in pieces and understand the importance of this. Let me turn it. So, let me see. Here's your little bus. Here's the first half. To the left is your yellow piece with the window, with the mesh and the stick. So what you're looking at is what's kept. Okay, they're looking down. This is the stuff that is kept. Those are the 3 sticks that they don't get rid of. Right? Those are the trophies. Those are super important to hold on to. And they're actual sticks. And I've shown them. Summer Moon Wells, I've shown you her sticks. And the yellow part is part of the equipment. And they're your V's. It's all here. Now the question is, who's going to tell us the true information? Right? Like, who's going to show up? Or who's going to acknowledge the fact that this shit is right in front of you? It's right in front of us. But they're going to ignore the fact that what I am showing you right here is a real location that is in Gotcha Man's video. And it looks like this. There's the little kiss. See that little thing? That's what Summer has lips just like that on her. Everything here is done on purpose. There's your fence. I said every case that we're working on, they have, I always say there, if you see the sign on a fence twisted, all of the information's there. All that shit that you see in there, down under, is the same thing that I've been showing you guys. It's flying all over, all over their vigils, whatever they're doing. It winds up in the ground. It winds up down there. What you see there is absolutely no different than this. That's what's down in there. This is what travels with them. This is what travels in the air during whatever their sacrifice. This goes with them, and this is what goes to the water, and then it goes from the water to the boat. I mean, it's the same stuff. It's the same stuff. That white stuff is exactly this, and then it just keeps moving. That is somebody being sacrificed. They wind up down under in the water. This is the story. This is the story. And no one gives a shit. Casey Anthony, I believe, would probably say this is the story that I haven't told. This shit is in a fake car. All day long. Fake car. It's the green face, the purple face. These are all the critters. All the critters. Here you go. Here we are in the fake car. So to the right was Benny's car. One day I took a snapshot of Benny's car. Benny's car consistently changes. This just happened to be a quick flash. The top of Benny's car, I'm like, you guys, this is a fake car. This is a fake car. There's a head sticking out of it. Like, this is not in his car. Well, the real inside of the car is what you're looking at to the up in the left-hand side. This is really what's sitting in that's sitting in there is this. Just like that with that freaking head thing on him. And here, this is what's in the corner of Benny's. Let's see. See? Same thing. But this is just see that with the thing even in his eyeball. He's sitting here. I don't care what the person looks like. These are the elements. So I never cared what the person looked like. Hello, hi Benny, this is what you sit in. This is the council. Get as close as you want. You will see that this thing is filled with all the critters. That's all it is. There's nothing in here that I haven't shown you. So don't say, oh, he's fixing the inside of his car. Whatever. Everything is in here. I could match up all these pieces all day long. Let me tell you, this here is what that guy built years ago. It's what that is. What you're looking at is what that guy built years ago in his basement, wherever he was. He built it. And it's the same equipment. Same equipment. Does the same thing. They haven't changed a damn thing. Nothing. These are pieces that I believe somehow get transferred with them, but these are pieces that are part of. Obviously, I don't know their whole process. I mean, like, I don't know how to explain it, but this somehow is a trophy, but I don't know how. See? See the fake car? I mean, that's not even him in there. See how it's covered in all that light up stuff that I showed you? Really fake. So this comes from that Robert Vaughn who made the equipment. Um, that bag that's sitting there like that is like, to me, it's like the milk jug. It's what we've been looking at. And these videos and the people that are creating these videos are very much intertwined into the same people. I mean, they're all the same people. This white thing that you see here looks just like it was in the car with Summer. This is what's going on. This is what's going on. Where'd that one come from? These are all from the videos, you guys, from his video. I mean, not the one to the right-hand side. The one to the right-hand side was from 14 years ago, someone's family that I keep following. But this here is really obvious. You guys, seriously. I mean, seriously. That's crazy. I mean, how could you still tell me this stuff's not true, right? Again, this is in his video. It's just showing you the next time you guys see these things flying around, well, you've got the clearest pictures of them here. Here I'm showing you how the there it is again, that face. I have something to look up later. These to me have similar information in them. If you look at what he has in his hand, right here. Same thing as what's over here. This is what was they were showing in Idaho 4, or whoever was standing by the white car. So I went back and grabbed the pictures off the video because I knew I was going to use this one day. This comes from a family that I've been following. Now, I put it to the side because I'm like, what the heck is on his head? So this to me is the machinery that holds the top of the head. And it looks like that to the right. And that's on top of Benny's garage. But it also reminds me of this. So it's like kind of all moves and works together. But he's not on a treadmill, obviously. Oh, it starts to look a little funny. I'm going to skip that. Um, Again, the inside of the car shows the window. So if you notice, pretend it's not him. It's really not him, right? But if this is the fake interior of the car, and then I tell you guys that those are the windows, right, that go into the room of hell. If you notice this picture here, wait, let me brighten it up. So it's very important to notice because this is what Kielyrodni looked like in that picture. This. So there's obviously something connected. Pretend it's not him, to his head. He's not in a car. Then his hand is on the clear glass. That is a one-way window. And notice the handle. Wait, I'm gonna circle it so everyone knows. Right here. Notice this handle. This part is in Kylie's photo, and this is a window. It's not him. But this is the fake car. That's the fake car. Muffin top, pay attention. We've got some winter chicken dinners in here. This is what his face looks like as the tape continues. So those who just came in understand that this isn't about him. I'm passing no judgment on him. He should know that his videos have the information, a very important information in here to help solving the missing children's cases. So this, I don't talk about really who this guy is because obviously it's all deep faked. But this is the inside of your fake car. Again, the inside of your fake car is to the right. To the left, this shows from so many years ago in his attic, in the area that I say is a area that is used. Basically with the same equipment. In the video, the picture to the right shows that very dark room. Oh yeah, let's get some more thumbs up in here. People are coming in. I love it. The picture to the right is the back of the room, and I'm putting the photo in that's to the left to show you what it represents to me. So those who don't know how I work, who just came in, that's how I do it. I tell you what looks right to me. And it's the window over to the right is from his video, and to the left is from when Benny was talking with Don. To me, it's the same type of space. these are the same type of space. So they to me, I feel, see, and understand and hear the same information. Same with this one. The one to the right is from the Idaho 4, that one guy who did that really weird video. I already showed some pictures of him. And then one to the left is from the, guy's video. To me, it's the same. I showed you this one. How, oh, interesting. Wait a minute. Oh, wow. So, something was shown to me earlier, and now I understand it. The yellow box on the bottom with that kind of a shaped smile, and then it looks like they change it. I saw that today. I'm like, okay, I have to pay attention to it. Now I got to remember where I saw it. I think it could have possibly been on a box. There's a box in one of these videos. I have to find it. Sorry, you guys, I just went off. Woohoo, somewhere else. So the patch that he puts on the cars when he's done has that logo in the middle with the V. And that's the same information that I find with the 5 and the V as I do in Robert Vaughn's videos from years ago. Now again, I don't know what Robert Vaughn or who he is, but that's his name. And that's what's on the right hand side. If you guys, let me pull this in. Wait. Just so you could see it. Let me turn this for you guys. This is how I see it. I see it as a man sitting in a basket with the V around him, but how I see it is I see the person in the middle as sitting in their fake car seat in a box. That's what I see. Like this car's ready to go. He's strapped in. Like, we're done. Put that sticker on me. That's what I see. That's how I see it. How I'm showing you is what I see inside these cars within the garage have the same information to me as we see and saw in Adventures with Purpose when they got Kylie's car. That's what you see to the left is a photo from her video. Turn it. This way is where the 5 is. So this here, for those who didn't see it, is a photo of the hood in Kylie's car that was found. But that's what it looks like. And to me, it represents what I'm showing you on that side. I see that this is in water, and I see that the white pieces and the pieces that need to be in there for the purpose of the mission, that whatever is here matches. You see the head on the bottom? That's how I envision, exactly how I envision what they took from this car. Was that. Well, there's the 5. Let's see if I could turn it the right way. It's the 5. Oh, there's the big 5. Watch this. It's right up there. So it goes like that. Goes like that. Okay, so here's a prediction that whoever's doing this is part of the car. And if it's telling me the story right, it goes just like this. But maybe I just turn it a little bit so it matches. Okay, I turned it. So this goes here. And this is that with the big 5 up here. Then Kielyrodni's head would be right here. Right under the fake bumper guards. They put on new ones, and they put this on there. So this is actually from Adventures with Purpose video, you guys. This came from them. So see, these pieces they're all the same. So if that's true, then that's where the heads go. The very, very bottom. Very bottom. The same thing, the other thing they have the same is this. What's to the left is from that Gotcha Man's video. And what's to the right is from Adventures with Purpose video. This is the same. This is the same shit. Same stuff. Same picture. The one to the left is from 4 years ago. And they have the exact, so let me show you something. Let me get a little closer to this. The part that's biting, let me show you something crazy. So, you guys, when I tell you that everything is in here, it's a joke. So this here, turn it. Wait. This here, you know how guys, they show you like this bow and arrow, and I've showed you it in so many other cases, and it has that little face on the top? This is really important because this is the same bow and arrow. It's very representative. This is a very big deal. And it has the green face. This, which is right here. It's right there. It's right there. But this is a very important part of their presentation. It's really important. He shows this the whole entire orchestra. This is the whole orchestra. Yeah, I don't even know what else to call it other than the orchestra of gadgets. And this, I always kept this picture. I don't know why, but this is a picture that's from the Idaho 4. And this is in one of the girls' Facebook pages. And I'm like, she's showing the setup, she's showing the elements. And now it even makes more sense because the white pieces, like the yellow pieces, I didn't see them as much, and now I do. But this is someone sending their love to someone that was sacrificed. You see, this is on their Facebook, one of them. And it's very, very telling. It's really sad. I get very sad, but this was publicly made, right? It's all in there. I wanted to show this photo. This one, I don't know where this one came from. Well, one of the cases. And this really shows how when the white stuff goes in the water and what's going on. This is somehow created together, and it's whatever is in down here. Whatever is down here in this maroon stuff is she's one of the Idaho 4, right? I think she's, look what's hanging around her. This is who I showed you had that thing on her neck. But this is very interesting that this is in her picture. And the V and the A and the hearts are in her picture. I find this picture extremely sad. And I just don't understand if any of the authorities give a shit to really knock this thing open. These are cookie cutters for the 100th frickin' time. These bars I have shown all night. What's on top might be small because they don't want to show the whole thing. That's the heart. That's the V. That red thing obviously is super, super, super important. And they show it. And I showed it to you guys in the beginning. The red dot. Oh no, I didn't show it to you yet. Oh, interesting. It's on page 66. The D's. And that is Idaho 4 case. I mean, her neck is fake. You guys, her neck is fake. That's not her head. It's totally fake. See, it's like, that's what's so frustrating. How is it not seen? What about this picture looks human? What about this picture looks human? It's fake. Like we don't know who's who. So I don't even know who died. Showed you this. This goes down. So on the corner of these fences, I showed you the other day the clown picture, and then I said, oh, this is the girl, put it before and after. The only reason I noticed this on the fence was because of the clown photo. This is on the fence. That same V is what I showed you guys at the drain. First it said this is what it looks like before, and it doesn't have that V. And then it says after, and it has the same V. That's a V that I'm finding with the fishermen as well. These are real. These are really important to figure out. It's on the tip of that thing. Oh, wow. There you go. It matches that too. Wait. He's got the same green tip. Look at that. It's the same person, but it's a little different. Interesting. These all work together. These all work together. There it is. That smiley face thing. So this is who I thought, who's marked in my book as Tim Mullen, because it's a video that comes from Tim Mullen. Or Tim Mullen on the video, like God knows which Tim Mullen. It's like we really don't know, right? I just showed you guys something on the guy's boat. Let me see. And I said it's the same smiley face. And it's this. So I'll put that together later and see how that matches. But this is so many years ago of this shit being made. And again, a picture of this It looks different than before, but it's the same. Okay. Now I get it. There are those plastic pieces. Remember I said I'll come back to them. I have no idea what these things do, but I put them in there because maybe I'll figure it out later. So these plastic pieces, where are they? They go on the bottom of, see, they're not from inside the car. They're from the, maybe they catch something. Oh wow, I think I put it all the way up here. Okay, let's see. The white bottoms. Here it is. Okay. Crop. Okay. This here looks like this is what's under the car. Oh, thank you, Muffin Top. Thank you for that super sticker. Super chat. My mod. This, I think, is what's under the car. I'm thinking they must have to take this off. See, it's like, it's a plastic thing that's under the car. No one drives a car with that under there, right? This. It's being placed under there. Thank you, Muffin Top. That's these. And see the like what's on it and stuff. Look at the little picture. Looks like someone's face. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you, Muffin Top. This here, this drawing is from Amber Alert. And it pretty much is location. They're speaking location. This is a picture that was in the video of Amber Hagerman. I believe it's speaking location. Believe it or not, these are from two different videos. They're the same thing. To the left is from Gotcha Man. It's to the right. So this is towards the end of the video. The video is pretty much filled with elements, and I'm not quite sure why. I do, in fact, would like to know that maybe this channel could do something about it. Maybe they could make a difference and do something about it, because this information gives an insight to all the cases I'm working on. This information. Tonight's video has definitely opened up a floodgate of information. I almost couldn't get on tonight because, as you could see, the information is on a whole nother level that is coming through. People that have been here are going to see it. I mean, this was in that guy's video. It's a floodgate of new information. This is the last photo that I decided to keep from the video. It is the clearest speaking, storytelling video that is going on here in the Summer Moonwells Missing Children. What you're looking at, you guys, is a space that could be found. You're looking at something that they could go right now and solve this and most likely find children that are still alive. We have not had anyone do anything since day number 1. But yet, this comes from someone's page who shares the same last name as Tanner Horner. This is what is showing in his video. It's the information that is the important thing. It's not about him. I'm not talking about him. I have to say it's his video because it is his video. I don't know what else to call it. But if in fact the person whose name is on here is related, that's more of a reason to go check this stuff out. Look. So we've learned a lot. We see the little houses, we see the underground, we see what's going on. The story is getting smaller and smaller, and the group in which this information could be gathered has been pointed out. The only thing that's missing are the law enforcement to go check this shit out. This is solid information. I don't give a shit how dumb it looks. I'm going to call it a night, you guys. I'm going to call it a night, and once again, put that energy out there, positive energy, that may something happen, that someone within an area of their livelihood could do something, and will look at this as, holy crap, we could stop it. That's what I hope for. Thank you guys all for being here. Thank you for that super chat. Judy, Muffin Top, my amazing mods, thank you for taking everything, taking care of everything over there. Thank you all for being here. If you could possibly give thumbs up on the way out, that would be amazing. And if you like what you see and you want to get notified, subscribe. Thank you all. God bless you all, and may justice come real soon. Good night, guys.